part of the app is about education and just helping the user enter information about their pastures. So what I want to do is just go back and show you a handy pasture table which contains sensitivity information. And to do that, I'm going to click on U1, which we've just entered, and I'm going to go View Edit. As we can see, livestock details come up. I'm now going to click Pasture, and it has all the details that we entered. But where we entered pasture height and density, if I select that, on this screen we have a handy table. It's called a pasture table, and there's a little green arrow that I'm going to select. And by doing that, a table comes up that contains pasture density along the top, low, medium and high. And down the left-hand side is pasture height, low, medium and high. So 2 centimetres, 5 centimetres and 8 centimetres. And this is called a sensitivity table, so that we can see that we said the pasture density was about 80%, and we said it was 2 centimetres high. So it equated to about 500 kilograms of dry matter per hectare, and it was meeting about, from memory, 36% of the animal's needs. If, however, we said that pasture was 5 centimetres high, it would be close to meeting those animals' needs. Probably would meet 100% of those needs. And if we said it was 8 centimetres high, well, they'd actually be putting on weight at that density. So I'll just go back and show you that. If I change the height of pasture to, let's say, 5 centimetres, we can see that the kilograms on offer is now increased to 1,300 kilos, and if we click Save, it's now telling us that those animals will eat about 2 kilos per head per day, and it's meeting 108% of their needs. So it's just showing you, if we go back, that the impact that height and density can have on, one, the amount of feed that's available, and two, how that feed will meet the animal's needs. Now this table updates or changes when we make a different selection, for example with pasture digestibility. So I'll just show you that. Let's pick on this table, we'll see at 50% density, at 5 centimetres high, it's meeting 93% of the animal's needs, and it's 833 kilograms of dry matter. I'll just do that. Oh. If I now go back and I change the digestibility of the pasture to 55% digestible by selecting the graph, then we go back, it's now telling us that that pasture is only meeting about 40% of the animal's needs. And if I go back in and look at that sensitivity table, we can see how this sensitivity table is now changed to account for the different digestibility of the pasture that those animals will be grazing.